Ok, este es el episodio 5, ¿verdad? Sí, este es el episodio 5. Bueno, vamos a seguir con el episodio. Yo me había desconectado aquí. De aquí vamos a seguir con el episodio hasta que se acabe este. Se acabe este, pues seguimos en mañana. O quizás de noche, pero en verdad me gusta jugar uno por día para disfrutarme el juego y pues, alargarlo mucho más. Ok, no tengo más que 3 baterías, mano. Buscar a Alice. Llegar al departamento de Parliament Tower. Radio, televisión. Ok. Ah, aquí, Parliament Tower. Yo salí de aquí. A ver. La transición. Hacho, la transición entre esto al lugar este de la mente de uno. Mira eso. Ah, aprende Starfield. Bueno, seguimos. Is this the tower? I'm confused. Parliament Tower Station. Quisiera llegar al departamento de Parliament Tower. Al departamento de Parliament Tower. Fuck, what the fuck? Ok, Parliament Tower. Se tiene que hacer cruzando la plaza, aquí a mano derecha mío. Está el Parliament Tower, I guess this is the one. Menos no hace el ruido. Ah, mira, el teléfono está sonando de nuevo.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Lo acabo de decir, Alan. Return, scratch, don't write.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Y si que me está hablando por teléfono es mi supuesto doble Scratch. When he's leading me to a trap, or maybe he's actually trying to get out. His dark side. The fuck was that? There you are, bitch. Don't get close. ¿Cómo era que yo viraba? Ok, se apunta. Ah.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Ok. So tengo que ir al hotel. Se ve como bojoso ese hotel, ¿verdad? Yo creo que es parte de, pero mira qué feo se ve.
Alice's
A
photo
las
equipment.
8.
Set to go off when the door opens.
Le dije que no me llamara, me está llamando. Dame un segundo. Perdona, que es que estaban atendiendo una llamada. Ok, vamos a seguir. Una cámara. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No hay 6. Sí hay 6. Me tiró una foto cuando salí. Con un montón de flash. But who take the picture though?
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice.
Big photos for
This is a
exhibition
photo of
poster.
Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Elige fotos para la... Claro que está lloviendo.
This is the
What
door
is
to my
that symbol?
study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
No me puedo subir por la escalera.
Alice's video
Más
camera.
cámara.
No
Tarjeta de
memory card
metro.
inside.
Ok. Parte 1.
Alice's memory card.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference
Oye,
was
como
that
que se
Alan's
ve
work
bien
made
raro,
money.
mira eso.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Okay.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
What the fuck? That was it? That was it? Nah, I'm going to the next one.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's
Para mí que esta
insane.
tipa
And
y
there's
él
so much of it.
son la misma persona. Adiós, este es el cuarto donde yo estoy.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is
It's connected
the
with
reader.
the...
The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch.
I think it's
Where is he
alternate
now?
A cloud
personality.
of wrath
Maybe he's
wears
the
my
actual.
face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Averigua más sobre el chasqueador. Mira todo esto, brother.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Vean, se ve como raro, qué sé yo.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. Huh.
Déjame ver algo. Opciones. Gráfico. Ah, ya sé. Yo creo que esto, el grano de película, eso es.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Desde ahora puedes cambiar entre las historias de Alan y de Saga. mediante el cubo de salas de descanso del conserje. Juega en el orden que quieras. Caja de zapatos. Ok. Pongo la caja de zapatos, pongo la escopeta aquí. Entonces, right. Dejo la escopeta ahí. Si voy con Alan, ¿aparece la escopeta? Déjame ver.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
Because he knew he was gonna escape, bro.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
No puedo salir de aquí. Palabra de poder.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
What the fuck is going on? going on, bro?
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Who knew? So true.
So here is a clue of hope to remember. Visions they come true. Bend the lights with steel.
Es el solo.
So many the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Dive and deep to the surface.
Oh, this way. Estaba esperando que se moviera alguna de ellas. What the fuck is going on, man? Damn, that's dope.
Finally.
And the award goes to Alan White.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away.
Pero que ellos pretenden que yo brinque.
The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction, meaningless in the face of creation.
Mira para que se murió Kate.
But there is more to it than meets the
fabricated lie. Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Getaway Club. Did it close? Oh, fuck. How do I get away? Ah, se supone que sea así. Ok. Fuck, man, I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Welcome to Bright Falls.
He could write a new story
same before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
¿Cómo yo guardo la pistola antes de seguir con la musiquita esta? Coger, esquivar, interactuar, apuntar, disparar, recargar, potenciar licencia, cerradura.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him held her hostage. Had he seen her drowning, would have saved her from the darkness of the lake.
Hostia, recarga, me cago en la hostia. Pasó. Qué bengala, That's Casey. gonna move on, because no, God. La madre, puñeta. Vence, por favor.
That was pretty good. A vision. Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end. Is there any way out to bring this song to its end?
What is going on, bro?
I'll show you the And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Primero que voy a hablar con el conserje.
Champion of light,
Catchy, right?
herald of darkness, lost in the
Qué puto susto ahora. Ok, ahora sí que lo voy a dejar aquí. Creo que es bastante obvio que lo voy a dejar aquí. Honestamente ya... Ay, pero esta canción ya salió. Voy a buscar un lugar donde grabar. Creo que aquí, ¿no? ¿Aquí puedo grabar? Exacto, aquí puedo grabar. Al manual. Sobre escribir. Ya está. Y ya. Aquí vamos a dejarlo. Gracias por estar en el stream. Y seguimos mañana.